Secure the bomb.
Hello gamers, welcome back to Think Like a Champion, and welcome back to Oregon, where we're switching it up a little bit today. We're going to get a little bit active on the roam game, at least for this first round on Solus, because we've been doing a lot of Thorn, we've been doing a lot of Rooney, and while yeah, that's probably the best way to play, there's more ways to play, and there's other things we can do that might be fun, and this is a game after all, so why not have some fun while we do it. I'm going to look for some drones early, just reinforce those walls for my teammates, see if there's anything on this west side. Doesn't seem like it, so they're probably setting up to take like lobby attic side, so if we can get rid of their drones early, that's going to help us out a lot, or at least help my teammates out, and slow them down a little bit, make them re-drone and stuff, which is obviously great for us, because we're on Solus. We can see where they're droning from. Now, we have two options here. We could either run out the west side, or we could try to poke at this like tower take if they're going for that. We did ban the Maverick, so I might end up not doing it, but let's see where they actually spawn and find out. Looks like Legion's running out west side anyway, so we'll let him do that. There's a guy west side. Nothing tower side. See if we can see anything in tower. Doesn't look like it. So I guess we'll contest this main door area off rip. I wish I didn't have this laser sight on, but it is what it is. Gonna look for drones. Early death from the teammate, unfortunate. Do hear him on this doorway. Get rid of that drone and fall off. Cause some problem for him. See him actually run across main door. He's on that gen window now.
Your location
He's
has
actually
been
dead.
compromised.
We can take this guy out on the balcony potentially. Not quite. Oh, there's a guy. There is a guy garage still. I thought that was the guy main door that ran across. What's up, Bobby? All right. So I guess they are just all over Master after all. I'm surprised that Nomad didn't open front door earlier though. If you're sitting outside the front door holding flank, you would normally open the front door so that. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking, but hey, at least we kind of know how they play. This is why I usually tend to rely on the info. One's bottom white, Snowman. And play the traps instead of just running around, because you hit so many different skill levels in rank that you're never, it's kind of hard to predict what they're going to be doing, because a lot of it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And when it doesn't make sense, it's hard to make smart decisions, which is why you need the info to make the smart decision in the first place. So here I am regretting my choice of not playing a trap operator yet again. Probably should have killed that Zofia though, at least. He's at a rotate.
One friendly remaining.
He walked in. He's deep attic now. This Legion is gonna have to try to take place. Nice try. It's all good.
Mission failed.
That's another reason why you reinforce off those head holes. I think we got 2 or 3 kills from Trophy. And the head holes was one of the kills that they got, and then they can impact it and push into attic, right? So that Zofia, I think, got 3 kills. 1 through the head holes, 1 from the doorway, and then once he got through that soft wall. All right, banning the ace here. I think we can go back top. I think we can definitely win that. We can just do a hard counter to what they just did, which was just like a basic master take. They didn't even take tower, right? I mean, we could do the big tower hold, which is like probably the best option. Just hold big tower with the Aruni and laser down the hallway. Our team wants to go basement though. I'm fine with that. We definitely need some info for back stairs, freezer, front stairs, because if we don't have that, they can just walk in and shoot us in the back, which happens all of the time. So I don't want that to happen. So I might play the Ella here or the Thorn. I mean, it's just sad. I'm just getting kind of bored of it, you know? I'm just getting kind of bored, and I'm surprised nobody else will pick these operators even this far into the game. I think I'll just play Denari, actually. That way I can just switch it up. But the problem is I can't hold front and freezer and back with Denari. I'm really only picking one of those options with the trips, which makes me a little sad. It's not as solid, you know. You really want a solid defense where they're forced to get rid of your stuff and push through your stuff, and it gives your whole team info. It's why trap ops are literally just the best solo queue operators in the game. But I'm not here to, I'm not here to just ride the trap ops all day, guys. We can't talk about trap ops for the rest of our life, or can we? Well, for now we can, because they're the best in the game, and that's what's going to help you win. If you want to win, you do that. If you want to do something else, have fun. That's cool too. That's cool too. And realistically, we probably should have played that round better. I mean, we're just playing in a spot where we can get caught off like that. We're playing overly aggressive, and somebody asked, hey, you should play a game where you're as aggressive as possible. But the truth is, I don't rely on my aim and mechanics, right? I'm relying on my brain and my strategy to carry me and get most of my kills. And there's a reason for that, right? It's just how I enjoy playing the game. It's just a little more fun than that TDM style, I find. At least for me. To each their own. I'm gonna put some trips for freezer. Way they have to at least get rid of these before. I think they can vault. Oh, they can't. You can't vault on these boxes anymore. That's right. I'll quickly grab this hatch. We have info for back. We have info for freezer. We have 3 more trips. I'm just gonna wait to see where they actually push to place them down.
Road reinforced.
I'm also gonna barricade this up.
Barricade up!
Did pop lobby cam. Hold this quickly off the start, see if we can get a quick one. We'll probably be aiming right at this. I have to hit a first shot headshot, or hope I don't get pre-fired. I have these 3 trips, which I can also throw down for the front side if they decide to just go for a main lobby take. Play reactively, based on what the other team's doing. You hear one coming. Almost got him.
Keep us strike true. Barrier deployed.
I would put trips there, but I think you can just shoot them, so we'll just play off this one.
Changing mag.
That main stairs. We could do something like this. This main push. We decide to go there. Hold this freezer guy for now. Wait to see if he walks into it. Now we could also just watch the freezer cam, but this is a fine way to do it. Yeah, we're not gonna just re-peek in this angle, just looking for a quick pick on his head if he slow peeks into it, for example. Gridlock's on front. Because this gridlock's on front, I think our freezer's probably good. I just droned it. Alright, retake up this angle, hopefully before he gets there.
Be advised, Op 4 has located
Now
a
they
bomb.
can't push through freezer because of this trip, at least. Well, they do have the hatch open. I was gonna say they can't push it, but they can hold the cross. Let's keep holding this for now. Until something else changes. Sending hatch, he might drop debuff. The zombie's holding that, so I really want to focus this freezer guy. 2 front, 1 freeze, 1 hatch. Cross. Got that air jab off. Now we'll just tuck up. We don't need to swing here. We just need to make them plant. We'll hold their backside in case they drop the hatch. We do have another trip, but... Oh, and he's holding me. He actually knows I'm on the box. I don't know how he knew I was there. Maybe he just saw the tip of my gun. I didn't see it in the replay, but... Maybe he saw me cross. That could have also been it. Just doing too much. Don't even need to throw that trip. There's no need. You just chill in the corner and wait. It's the mistake we made. So, small mistake, but it cost me my life, right? You want to try to limit the amount of mistakes you're making, and so far I've made a couple big ones, which is being in the complete open, overly aggressive in a bad position, and then just expose myself a little bit too much. This guy's going to have to drop the hatch or lose the round. Up to him. Waiting for his skills, padding the stats.
The time limit has
Not going to get anywhere doing that. Definitely not going to rank up saving the KD. Okay, that's fine. 2 rounds down. Haven't done too much yet, but that's fine. It's fine. We go top floor. We can redial. We can counter their push and get a few kills that way, hopefully. At least waste some time and create some value, right? So even if we hold armory and they clear us out, they're going to have to use utility, drones, and time in order to do that, which gives them less utility, drones, and time to actually execute on the bomb site on our teammates, which, you know, isn't awesome because our team obviously over-peaked that first round and died before... oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking of a different game. What did we do the first round? Oh, yeah, I was on Solus the first round. That was just a troll. I think I'll do the castle here. I don't think they have too many explosives, and this will also waste a lot of time. Either that or you can play the mute, but then you're kind of exposed to a lot more angles. Castle just gives us a little more free flow throughout the armory side. I'm just going to take this laser sight off. I don't really like laser. I like this reflex B on the UMP, actually, so I think I'll run that. So we have the shotgun for sight setup, we have the beepers for information, and then of course we have the castles just to block their entrances and make them use utility to actually establish those angles in the first place. And if they don't open certain castles, we're able to move a lot more freer and play in positions that we normally wouldn't be able to play in. And I'll show you what I mean by that when I set up the site here. Whenever we get into the game, at any point here, row 2, but it's fine. It's fine. We got all game, guys. We got all game. It's cool. I do like this gen window a lot. This or big window, because this just creates a lot of crossfire in the site. Big window is good because it just forces them to open it. You know, they can't do any slits in it, and if they don't have the utility for it, they can't do much. We will make these head holes this time. Why? Because I'm playing armory side. This is the big castle. This is what lets us rotate through the armory hallway without getting cut off. So once this castle opens, if you're trying to counter the strategy, opening this castle and applying pressure here is really, really powerful. Then we'll castle this master valk, so they have to break this too. A beeper for when they finally lock in. Oh, my bad, bro. Not realize you hacked it. I spun around and clapped that shit, and by the time I was pulling the trigger, I realized it was a Mozzie Jones, so too little too late. And we could do the last one for big window, but I'm going to put on armory window, so that way we can play in armory. And this guy did come through garage last time, remember? So we can actually use some vertical. to hold this garage door, which is really nice. So if he wants to do that again, he has to deal with this as well. I forgot that this is supposed to be head level. Do a little reinforcement here. Safe spot to play in. We can kind of tuck up if they open master door and not actually the window as well. Master dead. Runs in with no info. Kind of a silly play. And now he's dead. So there we go. Easy pick. Just holding an angle. Could have to smoke him a little bit, but I don't know what his game plan was. Because once he's in there, he's still not doing a whole lot. Maybe he's just trying to pick up the angle and beat me to it. So that way he can kind of hold me in here. Which isn't a bad idea. I'm going to hold this pretty passively.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what
I'm
to
going
do.
to switch sides here. He walks in behind the bed. We have this garage door open, I heard. Hold it from above. One might be in garage already.
There's at least one outside main window. Main window.
Now, I think that Gon 6 did break my beeper, so he technically could walk in through there. Garage is dead. Okay, he called that out. Again, we can just keep playing this.
Have to reload.
I don't think there's a guy master Balk at this point.
Push white.
There's that drone.
Jammer ready to activate.
Come back when you're.
There might be one attic, so I'm just going to hold this attic push. Pretty sure one's attic. He might be outside the window, though. He might stick his face in this, which would be great. Yeah, Mav attic. So we don't actually have to push this. We can just swing when he drops. It's a way we play kids and just... I don't trust my teammates not to throw, so I'm going to make sure I'm still alive. You can just swing when he drops. We can just swing together. Just guarantee the round win instead of throwing it.
One.
Just going to bait him for this Fenrir since he decides to play aggressive. And we can chill. Again, we can hold this so passive because he has to push through here eventually, right?
Oh, he backed all the way out.
We have 40
Okay.
seconds.
Let our whole team throw. I'm just going to hold this rotate for if he does end up pushing the kids.
That's close now.
Alright, Mozzie's you're swinging off the drop.
Yeah.
Mozzie's swinging off the drop, so we'll swing off the drop. He can't kill us both at the same time. That's going to guarantee the victory rather than him picking us off one at a time.
No cabinet. I'm not gonna lie, Lucy, you're holding me.
15 seconds left.
Mozzie is doing that. This is basically a 2v1 right now.
10 seconds to go.
There we go.
Op
Good job.
4 eliminated. Mission
I don't know what
successful.
Malusi's doing. Maybe playing the diffuser? I couldn't tell you. Thinking he might rotate. All right, we got 2 kills. We're back in the game. Lovely. Love to see it. Let's finally did something, and we just hard countered what they did last round, right? So if they can't take the space of Master and Armory, where are they going to go, right? Where are they going to go? What are they going to do? That's the question. They decided to literally just go in random places and get picked off by roamers, and then one guy went attic. So they didn't actually end up doing a take at all because we just stopped them from doing the only thing that they actually did last round, right? So very simple. Very simple. The more we keep it simple and don't like try to do too much, the easier everything becomes. So now we have to attack. I don't know what he just asked. I think we'll play the ace. If we go the ace, we can just open up the master wall from the balcony very safely. If we're playing on the balcony, we can't get flanked. We can't get run out on, so that's something to keep in mind. But we can't get flanked. So then once we get into master, there's no flank routes, and we're kind of just chilling. If we want to do this, though, we probably have to clear out Armory first, because if we open up the Master Breach and we only take Master and they're playing Armory and Trophy, now they have crossfires from both Armory, Trophy, and the Breach, and they can actually get really aggressive on us, and we're kind of putting ourselves in this little box. So at least by getting Armory control first, it makes it a whole lot easier. That's also why when you flank, like a defender flanks on this and gets Armory control, it's really, really powerful, because now you have a crossfire between you and your players on site onto the players in Trophy and Master, which is really, really strong. So staying alive when you flank this and get into here is really good, but also you time it with your teammates, you can really devastate an attack if it's only coming from the master bedroom, which happens a lot in a lot of ranks, right? I'm just going to try to see what operators they have. Of course, my drone's going to get stuck and get shot. That's too bad. I kind of almost want to go to the thermite just so we can open up the breach even larger, or even like the fuse. Kind of thinking the fuse, because if we go the fuse, we have the AK-12 still. But then we can
10
do
seconds to go.
one for the line of sight. I don't want to walk through that, though. I'm going to do the ace. I'm
Insertion
going to do
in
the
5
ace. I think
seconds.
that's... I'm going to do the ace. That's a safe bet. We can also rotate around the
bomb
attic
must
and
be
stuff with the
located
ace a
and
little bit
defused.
quicker. Oh, actually, no, he's a 3 armor. I completely forgot they made him a 3 armor. So goofy. It's fine. Alright, we'll shoot this lobby cam. Let's camp for our spawn peaks. Don't want to die before the round even starts. We got 3 minutes, so we're not in a rush, guys. A lot of people just rush through every round, run in instantly, rush. Catch them off guard, but what if they're not? What if they're not off guard? You just want to lose the round? Work for it. Let's work for this win. So fun. I love putting in the work, don't you guys? Save the mute. So I think the ace is actually a great play because of that. You can't counter the ace charges. So we'll do this. I'm actually just going to do this and make a line of sight on that one. So that way we can just peek over it. Got this wall open. We missed the impact, which is good for us.
They're captain, so.
Nothing close, trophy.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could actually plant. I'd say we could plant on this couch, but can't with this with these head holes. So if somebody goes big window and holds top white, I can plant. I'm just gonna call that out because if this guy's top white is contested from big window, he's prone top white. He's on the shelf. So this should actually distract him. So I'm just gonna go right now. Flash this. Not in.
You have located a bomb.
Bomb drone down. Just need our teammates to cover us.
Planting. Over.
Bombs down. Bombs down.
Diffuser is online and active.
Just saw that guy attic. It's a warden, so that's not gonna do anything, but he might at least turn his glasses on. Beautiful. I was gonna try to run out, but there's no point at that point. I have my teammates covering me. I can just sit and hold the crossfire and kind of swing off of them. That ended up working out just fine. So once you get that bomb down, the defense starts to panic. Then they start feeding your entire team kills. If you can plant the bomb, it's probably one of the easiest ways to win when you solo queue, is just getting that bomb planted. Luckily, my teammates won all their gunfights. I mean, they're holding the stronger angles, so most of the time they will win those gunfights, which is really nice. We could ban the Cade, but I'm probably going to end up going pretty direct anyway, so I'd honestly prefer like the Arudi, Malusi, Thorn, like something like that. Because I doubt our team's going to like actually take top and open hatches anyway. Yeah, okay. We got the Cade. Nice. So we'll go for like this bunker take. I'm assuming they're going to go basement, but they might just go back top and counter what we did, which is totally viable option too. If they go basement, we got the blitz already, which is fabulous. I kind of like just want to bring the Finca because I can nade the utility out, but then I can also stim the blitz, which gives them that faster ADS speed, which just makes them 10 times scarier. It's actually ridiculous. So if we have the blitz and the Finca, life's going to be pretty good. Either that or we could go double shields and run Blackbeard blitz with this guy, which would be also kind of wild because then we can still nade the stuff. The only thing I'm thinking is if my nades aren't enough to clear all the utility that we need, I might have to hop on the floor edge just to clear a pathway for blitz essentially. But they might just be top floor again, so don't need to get too far ahead of myself. Let's just chill out. Let's relax, baby. Relax. Take a seat. Have a stretch. Have some water. Speaking of, I haven't drank any water
We
today.
need to locate a
I'm so
bomb.
silly. Let me take a sip. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Gotta stay hydrated. You want better aim? You want better aim, better brain? Your brain shrinks when you're dehydrated, and you're actually stupider.
Drone has
That's why I
located a
feel
bomb.
really stupid today. That's probably why. All right, so you see they have the Malusi, they have the Aruni, so we'll have to burn the Aruni gate. We'll have to get rid of the Malusi. We have the Flores, but honestly a Brava. Do you want to go Brava instead of Flores? They have Mel and Arudi and Fenrir, I think, too.
Insertion
I'm going to call it out. If he doesn't want to, that's fine. That is a Fenrir, okay. I'm not tripping.
Insertion in 5
I think we
seconds.
should have enough with the grenade to get rid of this, because we can get rid of the barbed wire and the Malusi here.
Rushing down.
You found a bomb. Make
Oh,
your way
Blitz
to its
is
location and
going
defuse
freezer
Just like in training.
by himself. Oh, so much for that plan. I should have checked on where he was spawning. I thought he would just switch to bunker, but that's okay. No, I'm just gonna nade this real quick, bro. Just watch your drone. Get rid of the barbed wire and stuff. He doesn't need to hack the Mel. The Mel in this door isn't gonna do much for us. If he hacks this Aruni, it's gonna be really good. So we got the Mozzie Pest, we got the FNAT. It's good. There's no Malusi on it. Now we have control of this. Just gonna lay this down in case this Mozzie peeks. He might still peek it. There's the rest of that barbed wire there. Pre-fire out that. Peek into this. A little pre-fire, pre-fire, pre-fire. I'm just gonna reload because I have the diffuser and I don't want to die. I also want to wait for my teammates to start applying pressure in these other areas because that'll take pressure off a bunker. I unfortunately don't have a drone anymore. Still one elbow. I'm just gonna wait to stim my blitz the second he gets into a fight. He does. Just want to be able to help him out.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
We have a drone going. Nice, that's that guy elbow. So we have 2 of us here. Do you want to just push out that? Blitz is deep.
Pushing out.
Push in with our Brava. Close door, close door. Yo, stim when we can. These barrels, these barrels. God, just letting his whole team go down. He doesn't know there's two of us, though. Beautiful work. Well played, Bravo. Well played.
Successful.
Bravo just posted up, taking the space. We did it together, so he kills one. He's not ready for the other. There we go. This guy's completely cooked at that point. Like, if you're getting completely obliterated from bunker and freezer, you got to hold one of the two. You can't just sit passively, right? Or else your whole team's getting mowed down. Kind of like we saw right there. We're going to hop into another one and continue on. I feel like we played a lot of Villa lately. Also played a lot of Bank lately. Well, maybe just recently, so I try to, I mean, hopefully we don't get Bank either, but if we do, it's not a big deal. Played a lot of Clubhouse and Nighthaven all the time too, so it doesn't really matter. Let's play some Nighthaven Labs. We're starting on defense again, which is really nice. I mean, this is I would consider this a defender side map, but it's pretty balanced. I actually really like Nighthaven. I think it's a great map. Hard Breachers, super good. I mean, Nighthaven Clubhouse should instantly put in your head Hard Breach Wall Denial. Like, if you can play Hard Breach Wall Denial, you're gonna fix your group chat. Oh, Mike? I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Anyway, if you play Wall Denial, it works. There is a bit of risk to Wall Denial, but I think I have a pretty a 80% win rate on Bandit or something this season on this account because I really only play him on Clubhouse and Nighthaven, which is the two maps where he's the best. So, you know, I'm naturally just winning more because of that. We could try this Solus out again. I think, man, I feel we have no traps, though. We have no traps. If you don't have traps, you have to play traps. You just have to. You just have to. Or they're just going to walk through you from every single direction. So I'm going to play either Malusi or Thorn or Rooney, you know, because otherwise they can just walk up Rafters stairs, walk in Rafters door, walk through Aqua, walk through Connector, hop in IT. Like, there's just so much they can do if you have no traps on this site that you're just going to get completely cooked by literally some of the worst players ever because they'll just be bad and they'll still cook you. You know what I mean? Like, they'll just be walking through the map with no drones, which is something that should not work, and then it will work because you just didn't pick a single trap operator out of the 5 operators that you have available. You know? You just get unlucky and you can't see them or whatever. So anyway, we're putting the traps. We'll put a barbed wire out in the hallway, roll through here, reinforce this wall. Now, I'm not sure where I'm going to play yet. I might start like Aqua side. A lot of people like to go Aqua. I might play Rafters. I'm just going to see where my team's playing and fill the gaps. Aruni looks like she's playing, or sorry, Azami looks like she's playing Rafters. I don't think they'll see that from underneath. That should be a decent Thorn trap. We can actually do something like this, which is put a Thorn like this. A lot of people put a Fenrir mine there too. And then we can peek it from the opposite side because they might expect us to peek it from, you know, the head hole, which is where they'll probably be aiming if they hit that. The problem with that Thorn Trap is it's not going to do a lot of damage. This is a better spot for a Fenrir. Maybe I should have played the Fenrir instead. There's that Twitch drone. Get rid of that. Bandit's putting in the work on the trick. Oh, he didn't quite get it. That's fine. We'll do a trap for if they walk in. There we go. Got info all over. We're good to go. We got 2 guys playing Raptors, which is great. So we'll hold this maybe IT side. So we've got everything fairly locked in. We just don't have any info for Aqua. Yeah, I have nothing on Aqua. Just careful to walk through there. I want a barricade or something. That's the guy outside. Didn't get anything with it. Yeah, this is a weak spot, right? Because they could just walk through here. I thought it was a drone for a second. I'm gonna actually get aggressive back in case he's walking through here. I think he's on the Raptors window too. We're not in a great spot, right? If you had a lot of control, we have a man advantage. Now we're kind of stuck just holding this, hoping they push into our angles and that we win the gunfights. Sounds like the one guy might be rotating Aqua side, but I have that door, so it should be okay. I should reinforce that the wrong way around with that long angle on us now, but clear that again. Looks safe. We're good.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Now we're kind of cooked. We're going to have to push through before they get all this space. Oh my gosh, we won it. The Thorn Trap down someone. And we won the 1v2. Go lucky Thorn Trap. Let's go. All right, we'll take that, dude. We'll take that. That's a round we should lose, but we win it somehow. So, Lord bless me for these Thorn Traps. That's all I can say, guys, because that was a position where they all knew where I was. They're pushing together. I just have to hope that they suck more and that I can win my gunfights one at a time, which ended up happening. So, good to go. Okay. I'm happy. Are you happy? You should be happy. That was a happy round for us. And that's why we play Thorn, guys. That's why we play Thorn, because then we can know where they're coming from. We can have all the info that we need. Beautiful. Best operator in the game, at least for SoloQ. Bandit's going to be really important here if we can keep the wall shut. I mean, it makes it a lot easier, but then again, if we have no traps, it doesn't matter if we keep one wall shut because we're only stopping one route. You got to start thinking about it like this. Look at this. No traps. Again, no traps. So what are they going to do? They're going to walk down the staircases and we're not going to know and have no info for it. So this site has 5 entrances, including the hatches. There's 2 staircases and 3 hatches, right? If they open up both the main walls, they get entrance 6 and 7. So if I keep the main walls shut with Bandit, and I might only get 1 realistically, then that goes down from 7 to 6 entrances. But because we have no, like, I'm only stopping 1 entrance when there's 5 other that I probably need to stop because we have no info for them. Well, realistically, it's 2 in this case. So I can stop this exo push and this cargo push, or at least have the info to stop it, by just picking a trap up instead of relying on the Bandit. But then I can also play my Thorns for, you know, the breach after it's open, so we can gain info for it there. Because it doesn't matter if I keep the breach shut if they take all the other routes into the site and shoot us in the back, right? It just doesn't matter. So we have a heavy roam here, so I'm going to have to play site. We're just acting off what our teammates are doing. You notice I don't do a lot of, like, solo strats. Sometimes I do in these videos, but not a lot, because a lot of the time it's like, we just need to fill the gaps because our team is just making huge mistakes almost all of the time. 1 came in lobby. We already know this guy's lobby side. We have 4 traps in the pocket. And we can do like a vertical pull for this window, which is nice. This guy might just hop in off this, which would be literally a free kill. Again, we're just capitalizing off enemy mistakes while trying to make up for the mistakes our team has. And right now, we don't have control of anything. So sit here and hold and see if he just vaults in, because he might not even drone out this hole, which would be nice. Our teammate shot the drone, so he's probably not going to vault this. We also have the ram up, so that could create a lot of pressure. At least we have a bit of a roam, and they are just feeding into it, which makes it easier for us. Do something like this. I mean, might be able to pick the buck off that way. Buck's working bird.
Be advised, Op 4 has
First comment of the game,
bomb.
what are you doing? Classic. It's always the people with the garbage setups that talk the most and don't calm. It's crazy. It's like it's just this like emerald diamond ring, just like the Egoville. They have an open breach, but we also have no rotate. So Buck's actually making it for us, which is nice because we needed some holes. I think this is gonna be a tough round to win for us. I'm gonna swing off this barbed wire because they just EMP'd that, thinking, oh, we can now sneak down, but that's the mistake that they made, and that's what lets me get a free kill. Because they didn't drone far enough. We'll just keep staying alive. Playing our utility. They do have this Thatcher. They can't get in breach, so they have to come the staircases, right? They didn't bring a hard breacher. I mean, there's silly little mistakes. Oh, this guy, wait for this guy. Oh, I thought he was going to go punch the barb off that, but he just did nothing.
Bro.
Exo's Thatcher. I overplayed that. I overpeaked. I tried to read into what he was going to do, but I forgot that we're playing people that are... One's EXO and one's above the EXO hole holding the doorway. Like, they don't even shoot default cams. What are we playing against? Champion, like, this is high elo. These are the players that you can't beat at the lower ranks. These are the players that beat you at lower ranks off just mechanics. Like, literally, this is crazy because I start to lose my mind a little bit because I see games like this. I'm like, okay, this isn't every game. Like, realistically, this isn't every game. But these players have made it to this rank with this type of play style. So why does it work? Loading. Well, it's because people don't play into the basics. They don't hold space. They don't play traps and then just swing off those traps. Now I kind of trolled because I died and then I left it up to my teammates. Yeah, you gotta go now, Mozzie. They're going for door. I mean, he just needs a flank. Shooting through the bars only gives away his position.
Last operator standing.
Lucy's got locked down though. I think
5
we're
seconds
good.
remaining.
Now he can wait because this guy's got a plant.
One friendly
He doesn't.
operator remaining.
Okay.
Suckers on me, damn.
Time limit reached.
That's the type of teammate we just mute, guys. That's just the type of teammate we mute. Wins the round and then just yells at him and tells him he sucks. Oh gentlemen, oh gentlemen. I wish my videos reach more people. You know what I mean? Like I like the videos reach a lot of people. It's just frustrating. Like I don't know. It's just I get it. It's 2 different lifestyles. This is a guy that probably plays this a couple times a week. He's just here to have some fun, let loose, relax, and he just wants to like shit talk people. I get it. That's what he wants to do. I don't see the pleasure in it. I don't get the pleasure out of that, you know? If anything, when, like, let's say a past version of me when I was younger and, you know, I kind of was like more of a trash talker, got more frustrated, got more agitated, or even like current day me playing Catan or CSGO, okay? Take these two examples. I'd get frustrated and I would potentially say some things that are a little aggressive or mean, right? Like, oh my God, you suck, you're throwing. Like, why do you plow me every time? You're ruining my game. This guy, and then you start getting mad and you start trash talking. I don't think this guy's mad though, which is the difference, but I always feel horrible after that. Like, I do that and then I'm like, wow, I just feel angry and annoyed now. I don't feel like happy and good about myself. So it's like, I don't know. I think games are just toxic, bro. They're a toxic bad habit. You got to break the habit. You got to overcome that. You got to overcome the toxicity, and I think your entire life will improve because of it. It's a whole philosophical thing for me. It's not just a like, oh, this guy's toxic, you know. It's just like, man, we could all be living better lives, I think.
10 seconds.
These footholds are okay. If we're gonna have these footholds, they basically just watch the drop.
5
Then I'm gonna
seconds
go
insertion.
hold this space so I can actually watch the drop from this space, right? So now if they drop, I can hold this.
Op 4 has
So I'm gonna put some
yet to
info
locate a
for
bomb.
lower vending stairs if they try to come through the basement. So now the info for that, I'm gonna break this pipe so I don't get like cut off. And then we can kind of just contest this vending side from here. Which isn't great right now. I think I'll just barricade this up so we have info if we try to sneak through here, and then we can just watch the hallway. Of course, this vending window is a bit of a weak point, which they are on, but that's fine. Shoot this drone when it comes. I did hear him get him on a drone here. If he hits this barb, I'll just smoke him off and then pop his hatch and add some pressure to him if he starts coming up from the basement.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
We could also make a rotate here later if we need to. Gonna pre-fire that. I'll tuck up and just hold this hallway for now. Get that door barricaded so we're not exposed. Probably safe to answer this. I don't think anyone's in this hallway yet. And we can still hold this. If they drop. Okay, coming back to the window. I don't think there's a drone there. I can't see one at least. Just keep holding this for somebody just lurking through. They must be working vertical on the site, but we can always retake through this freezer wall, which I'm kind of excited about. That's like a nice little play we can make later. It doesn't even matter. This guy's clapping him on the roam. Because right, they eventually have to push in and plant the bomb, right? And I don't think they're going for the main lobby wall. Did they open lobby? Are they lobby at all?
Yeah, they were.
Even if they are, we can, again, rotate through freezer and retake that. I'm expecting one to maybe walk down awkward, try to get, like, a pinch on this guy so I can get control of the hallway. Because if they kill this guy and they don't take this, I can retake that as well. So that can also be my retake route, which I can use the smokes for. Feeling pretty comfortable where I'm at. I mean, they can't plant yet, so we're in a pretty good spot. Maybe do something like this. Oh, they did not open main lobby wall, but they are in lobby. Okay, so I just smoked that for nothing. We can actually just hold this from here.
Games are hacked on you.
We don't want to expose ourselves to the hallway. He still might walk up the hallway. Do you have 90 cam or no?
No, they shot it.
I'm gonna try to stall this out one last time, maybe at like 15 seconds. Actually, I'm gonna do it now since that guy just hit the window, I believe.
And on your doorway behind you.
Target your doorway.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Hold this. Actually, we just hold the site. If he
Time
comes to our
expires
left,
in
we'll
10
hear him.
seconds.
There's that smoke stalling him out long enough for our vigil to kill the other guy.
Friendly
He's just
victorious.
stuck in a crossfire.
Hostiles
Beautiful.
eliminated.
Good. It's always the vigil player calling everyone else garbage and terrible. It's the guy that runs around. I don't know. It's like, I think it's just the Call of Duty players, if I'm being honest. Call of Duty is just like that. You run around and shoot everyone, and that's about as much teamwork as you get in that game unless you're playing competitive, which is just like a different game because it's all based on crossfires, positioning, space taking, and there's not all the... I mean, honestly, I think competitive Call of Duty would teach you more about how to play Siege than ranked Siege. Because ranked Siege is just running around with Vigil and running around. But competitive Call of Duty will teach you team play, 2v1s, trading, retaking space. Like, because space is everything in that game. It's the only way to look at it, because if you don't have the space, you're just getting dominated, right? And that's more what Siege is about than about the actual gadgets and operator abilities up until you get to, like, professional and high comp level play. Because that's when it's like, okay, we're going to use... you're comboing the operator abilities to counter. You're doing specific counter strategies or strategies based on the operator abilities to gain the space. Like, it's still about getting control of the space, right? You're still trying to get control of the bomb site. But, yeah, anyway, the moral of the story is I love Vigil players so much. Okay, the top floor. We're on attack. See what we can do. See what we can do. Hard Breach, obviously, really good. I played a lot of Hard Breach on this map lately, I find, though. They have Soulless. Look at this. Look at this, guys. They don't have a single trap operator. So you know what we're going to do? That's right, guys. We're going to walk right into sight. It's going to be awesome. Check it out. So, you could do this with Gridlock, Nomad. Basically, we're just going to take the space for free since there's no traps. I could just, like, rush if I really wanted, but then I'm chancing the fact that I'm running into a gun, you know?
10 seconds.
The same way I could run into a trap, I could just run to a gun, but this is looking kind of free outside of that Soulless.
5 seconds.
I'm going to do Snake. I'm going to do Snake. I can get up to that balcony, use my Snake scanner, see if anyone's close. The only thing we really have to avoid is getting picked early, them getting aggressive early, which is the play style these operators really provide is like that aggressive style. So this guy's on cargo window, so we can actually just peek over this. See him on the scanner already. Wow. Wait, my whole game just freaked out. Did you guys see that? I crouched down and I died, and then it like instantly jumped. What the heck? I mean, I knew he was there. I was ready for it, and then my game just broke. But that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. That would have been an easy pick. Like, we kill that guy, we're good to go. Because then we can just either hop in there and clear the Valk underneath, or we can just go take Aqua right after that. So, kind of an aggressive play. We knew exactly what was going on. Just got a little weird there for a second. This is a super goofy strategy. Oh my goodness. R4C wins that, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. It's fine. I mean, we're up 3-0, right? If my teammates win this round, fantastic. If they lose this round, fantastic. We got 2 more attacks, and one of them's gonna have to be either a win on the basement or on the tertiary site, like kitchen, which makes it a little bit easier. Honestly, I think this is one of the easier sites to attack, though. If I'm being completely honest. Holy moly! All right. They do have this pulse, just careful. They'll just stand in one spot, which makes me a little nervous, but if they start pushing through and like get aggressive quicker here, they can just like clear out sight and then plant on a off spot or like up on top of something where Pulse can't do anything. So if Pulse is underneath right now, he should be going for a C4 on one of these players right now because they're standing on soft floor. This is the time to go for that C4 because then you can rotate up and play the 3v2 on site. But he's actually just sitting on site, which also works. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is this what my Finka gameplay guys look like, guys? Be honest. Be honest. I mean, he should just stim. Should get some health back, but that's a good nade. Get rid of the utility. You have a stim still. I'm going to let him know, but he's still not using it. You can stim, Finka. Okay.
Friendly operator remaining.
He doesn't want... I mean, you can ADS faster with this. Like, he can ADS that smoke faster if he stims, too. I don't know. Strange. Interesting choice, that's all. That's okay. We're not here to roast our teammates. We're gonna close out this game on one of our attacks. That's the plan, at least. I really don't know what the thought process was there. Then again, you know, we're the guy running the traps every round and nobody else, so we're the only one holding our defenses together, you know, in terms of just like setup, right? And even then, I probably should have been running the shotgun because we had no rotates too, so we did something, though. We did something. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. They're probably going to be basement. Do you think they play a bandit? Like, probably not. These guys can play Solus and Vigil and run around the map. So what do you do if they're playing Solus and Vigil and a zombie and they're running around the map and they're, you know, not holding anything? I'm sorry to say this, guys, but you just go direct. You go direct for the bomb site. Yet again, you just go direct because you can just kill everyone on site and plant the bomb. It's really that easy, especially if you have your whole team on board. It's harder when it's just one of us, but at least then I have like, let's say they have 4 people roaming. I have a one-on-one on site. If I can kill the guy on site, I can plant the bomb, and all those roaming defenders who are holding all the space and playing aggressive and peeking everything, they have to all come back to the site. So as long as they don't kill my whole team by that point, we're going to have a super effective push. However, they have the bandit, so this is going to make things more tough. I could just play Maverick, which I probably will do. I'm just going to make some lines of sight on the wall since we don't have anything to deal with the bandits. Let's make some lines of sight and kind of bait on this main wall. They just have two bros. So they're actually playing pretty bunkered here. Except for the Vigil. The Vigil's garage. So we could try to clear the Vigil if we wanted. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'll just play Mav. I think I've already committed to the Mav. My team thinks I'm going Mav. This hatch is soft, so if my team actually... Okay, never mind. Reinforce it. If my team takes EXO, if you guys go EXO, I can just make holes on main breach. If you guys want to take bomb.
All you needed to do
You guys want to take bomb with you?
I don't give up, and I never will.
I'm just going to drop it right for Blitz. He's gonna get it. I don't care if he wants it or not. 'Cause I mean, I can't do anything with it outside this breach since I'm not actually making holes for it. Or sorry, I'm not actually making an entrance in. I'm just making lines of sight. Do this. Some more over here.
Must recover the diffuser.
Gonna run away. That's gonna be a C4. Whole team's dead. What's new? What is new, gentlemen? See if they give me any freebies here. Not expecting too much. He's probably peeking this aggressive.
Changing mags.
It's gonna be tough. All right, I got two roamers. One's a Scopos. Whole team's dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. But it's part of the life. It happens. I mean, sometimes I get that. I'm that guy that's getting the first pick. I don't think they droned or anything. I don't actually know what happened. We're gonna have to get in the map and just try to hope that we can find these roamers somehow. One, that's good. I'm just gonna find this Vigil. I saw a laser. I think that's my Deimos, yeah. This guy's probably kitchen. Maybe playing by diffuser. We still have to pick up the pace because we have a lot of people to get through. Hoping we can find this guy. Wow, I actually thought that would make a hole in the wall a lot sooner. I didn't even reload it, but probably peeking to do a boss here or something. Kitchen. Clear my corners.
The diffuser has been
It
recovered.
looks like he left, so we can try to work for EXO now. That's really our only hope at this point. He might be on this vending machine. A lot of people like to sit up on it. Careful the vending machine.
One friendly operator remaining.
There he is. All right, he
All
found us,
friendlies
guys.
have been eliminated.
Unfortunate. I mean, win that fight. It's a 1v3. There's some hope. He was ready for both of us, but away she goes. All right, I would like to close this out before overtime. We do have the offsite. I'm trying to convince my team to just go direct. Like, if we just go direct, we're probably going to win because then we're not dealing with, like, the roamers every time. I think we just ban the Vigil or the Solus or something like that just to, like, stop this guy from killing our entire team as easily. At least then we can track whoever it is on the roam with the Deimos if we're bringing it. Or, you know, Snake can find him. So there's a lot of options at least now. I think I am going to have to bait my teammates, though, a little bit more. Like, push with them and bait them because otherwise we're not getting any value out of them at all. Like, if you see that happening, it's like, okay, my whole team's dying instantly. I need to get something out of them. So at least if they run in the building and die, I can try to trade them out like we did with the Deimos at the end there. Like, at least I can get some info from where they are, and then if I get that kill, it at least removes that pressure and we go 1-for-1, which is really good for attack because then we're also getting the space. Now, it looks like we're going for this main lobby take, which is good, but if we only open lobby wall, it's going to be bad because then we can get flanked from the top floor. We don't have vertical on the site. It's going to be hard to clear them out of sight. It's going to be really, really difficult to win the round like that unless they all overpeak and overextend. So I would rather go someone to maybe hit site window or the hatch, for example. Buck is also a good option because I can work vertical, but again, they have this Solus, so they're just going to run around the map. We have the Aruni, the Cade. We're probably going to Cade the outside hatch and this lobby wall, which is actually, this is going to make it kind of hard, honestly. I'm going to see if I can come up vending side. If I can get this vending control, it's a lot of space. Now they have this Solus too. Well, this is going to be tough. I don't know what to do. They're kind of holding everything, which you don't see very often. I'm gonna go Grim with the Heart Breach. No, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh gosh, I have flashes. I was gonna go EMP. Oh, we have the Thatcher. Okay. I was gonna go EMP Heart Breach and just get the hatch. Just guarantee the hatch, because you can't do that. The EMP Heart Breach is good for like a single hatch like this. That's really important. And try to get rid of these default cams. That's a big pick. We love to see it. We're not getting first picked. And then, like, again, I'm going to hope my teammates can get lobby and just, like, stay alive because they're together at least. Can actually add some pressure by opening this window.
I'm reloading.
I think I can look over it, actually. It's kind of a crazy angle. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's kind of crazy, right? See if we can get the hatch. There goes our teammate. Just peek in sight instantly. I mean, you're just peeking into some of the worst possible angles in the game. Oh, the hatch is open. Okay, they didn't reinforce it. Interesting. Let's see if it's free. Let's see what's going on here. They have the footholds, but that's something we could run past pretty easily. Because this is kind of free, I am just going to drop in through that.
Deathmark failed.
Go. And we have sight, guys. You can plant.
Op 4 last operator.
Flash here. All right, guys. Well, we did a lot. Yeah, we have sight, bro. You can plant. I don't know what the team is doing. I'm just gonna hold this. Try to lock him out of sight. He can't get through kitchen wall unless he makes it rotate. Which I don't think he can. Even then, we can react to the sound of it being made. There it is.
Diffuser is active. Protected
Hold
at
that
all
now.
costs.
I'm not exposing myself to the other door. You see? Gonna let our teammates deal with that. Hold this freezer rotate. Here we go.
Op
Wow.
4 neutralized.
Okay, so we had to pick it up there, but we made the play that broke open the site, and that's what we needed to win the game. Beautiful. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed. And take it easy. Go drink some water. Thank you members as well. Appreciate you guys a ton. Adios, gamers.